Okay, folks, we're going to start this walkthrough. Like I think I mentioned in a couple of my other videos, once we got that rewind week done, I'm going to take and start with a new character. The only one that I haven't created yet. I've got a veteran, my infantry guy. I've got a survivalist, my sniper guy, and I don't mean sniper like some of you think I mean sniper. This game doesn't play a sniper the way it should be played. Not that you can't try, but anyhow, you'll see. And then I got the outlaw. I got 2 humans and a Rathian. So my machinist is going to end up being a Rathian. So let's go ahead and make this guy. I'm going to leave that in-game music running until now. Well, I'm going to leave it running through this. This is starts the prologue. And for those of you that haven't played the game, you can watch this all the way through. For those of you that have, you're more than likely going to want to skip this whole video, because this is going to be all the way up to coming across the wall with Cass. And I'll be back when this is over to create the character with you.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to do.
You're dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arc-Tech.
Alleged Arc-Tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Arc core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Alright guys, we're going to come back into this character creator, and this is your Rathian female, veteran, your survivalist, your outlaw, and the machinist. And for those of you that have played Battlefield, and I'm not familiar with Call of Duty as far as what a machinist does over there, like a mechanic, But you don't got a mechanic nor a sniper in the true in any kind of the true sense over here. So what we're going to do is we'll make this machinist up. I'm going to use the Arathian, and you can take your pointer and left click anywhere over here around the character and click on him, spin him around, do whatever you want to. And you'll notice that the machinist, they call this the machinist rifle, machinist gun. And later on in the game, any of them that you get like this will be called the saw. A lot of people like it. I love it to death. But I also like a bunch of the rest of them. So, you know, it all comes down to personal preference. But you click down here on your archetype, and this gives you a kind of a structure to start off with. I don't know what to say. I ain't making fun of nobody. But, you know, soldier needs to look kind of serious. At least you got to have a clue as to what's going on. So, I'm going to start off with this one. We just continue on through here. And you start off with the bone structure, which I can't tell a whole lot of change. There's slight changes, but not like it is in some of the other games I played it. You can make the characters up. Kind of gives them a full face. They make them a little lean and mean. Not so much on the chin. That's pretty good there. And the nose, you can tell from the profile, there's quite a bit of change. I think bring his eyebrows down a little bit. I don't know. Tip of his nose changes pretty good. There you go. A little flat nose. That'll go along with some battle scars here we're going to stick on him directly. Some of these, the mouth on some of these guys, I don't know if it's the program they use, you know, the creative process and the programming, but they never can. Need to tighten his mouth up, otherwise he's going to catch bugs in his teeth. That gives him a little scowl, but still, you know, shouldn't be seeing no teeth through his lips. Unless he got them snarled back. There you go. That's about the best I'm going to do. Skin color goes from there to just looking like a zombie color, dead. I usually go for something about like that. I don't know. I don't guess really got real close in the. A lot of times I'll just use the default characters and go. But for this game, I've kind of tried a little bit to. So I can't tell any change at all in the eyes, in the shape. And I'll step you through the colors here, which. I don't know if I was going to do this right. I guess I would go and start off with the hair color first. Them two colors look about the same. And then come back to the eyes. Hell, I don't know. Saw my other guy already had that hairdo, so I'm going to pick another one. Huh. I have his head skin. Well, I might go with that one. That one looks pretty good. All right. Now, I don't want to, you know, want them to look like an alien, but I guess after being in our world for a while, being around us, some of them might have got humanified. I don't know. There you go. I think I'm going to go with that one. We'll try that one. Hair color. Facial hair, I'll step you through it. I mean, my other guy, he kind of got that look, if I remember right. I didn't notice on him, though, his mustache is probably messed up. See how that's messed up right there? That ain't too bad. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the facial hair off of this one as soon as I step y'all through it here. And there you go. I'm just going to leave it off now. Let's see, we got to do something with that hair color. You've seen purple, there's black. Of course, purple. Then you got like a brown. I guess that's supposed to be gray, blue gray, gunmetal gray or something, I don't know. Kind of red or auburn, I guess. Then we start getting into the blonde colors till it's white. So we'll pick that one. What do y'all think? Then we got some Marathian markings. Now I can, this is related to their culture, so we'll do this. I'm part Native American myself, so I can understand natives wearing the face paint or markings. They call this markings. We'll get the face paint. I'm not into the face paint the way they do it, but I know some of you probably will be. I think that's good, a diversity. If everybody run around looking the same, which is hard not to do in some cases, that one looks kind of sharp. Okay, some battle scars. Uh-oh. My trackball starting to get stuck on. Well, my hands are slick too. You ever tried that? Play a shooting game and your hands are slick on a trackball? Or keep sliding off the mouse? I ain't played with a mouse in years. That's just across his nose there. Down his eye. Over here on his cheekbone. Corner of his eye. This is on both sides. Then you got down at the top of the lip. And the top of his eye. So I think we'll give him something slight across the nose right there. It's as heavy as it gets. Now here's the face paint. There you go. I'm going to step y'all through all of them. And you got that there. They kind of forgot to finish this side. Bring it down, or maybe not. I don't know. That's a little bit too much red there, see? And you got the blue. And then there you go. Death mask. I think I'm going to leave that off. Okay, and that's it. All I know to tell you guys. Alright, we'll confirm this. Now we got to have a name. This, man, I tell you what, now this is tough right here. But I don't know. Try to think of I've got a bunch of them wrote down. None of them of which make sense much. Well, much hell. They don't make sense. Anyway, we'll go with that one. Creating. And we're done. So we'll finish the flight and pick up again.
Now, Arcunner.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in!
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. Hull integrity compromised. Initiating evacuation
Hold on.
sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down.
Hull integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stacco! You're alive! Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright guys, this is where we start off. Just a quick review. Of course, on the flight you met Von Bach. He's about as squirrel as I ever seen one. About a nut shy of a full nest. And of course, y'all been watching the show. You saw Nolan and Arissa. And here just now you met Cass. Now in the show you had Ren. Now Ren and Sukar, they were it, man. And then Arissa. In the game you got Cass, and you've had Ren come over. Now look guys, this is a walkthrough. If you don't think there's going to be spoilers, you better quit now. Because all this is going to be. If you want to do the walkthrough, I mean, that's the way it is. But anyway, we're going to have fun at it. But I got to thinking playing the game, you know, if Ren, Arissa, and Cass could hook up in that show, good Lord, how much. If Katie barred the door then, son. Anyway, here we go. We've come in, this is where everything's going to start. Now this is the tutorial. I count all this as part of the prologue. Because we haven't got to the real meat of the game yet, so...
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up. Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
Now, when you pull these maps up like this, if you right-click, you can put a waypoint anywhere you want to. You know, so it's a quick reference. And you'll see it on the map here. I'll put one over here. Come back out. If you look up there on the map, you can see that pink pointer, marker up there. So that'll give you directions on where to get to. You can escape out of any of these menu screens. We're going to come over here now because we got to get a shield on first. Oh, you got to hold the E key down.
Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield.
You're not going to be able to go nowhere until you press the key. Like I said, this is a tutorial. They're not going to let you screw up.
The shields are running.
We're
going to need another weapon option. Shield. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory.
And come on back out.
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Okay, you can hit L.
According to my readings,
like
those creatures are actually
right now,
humans.
the only weapon we got.
However, their DNA is severely mutated.
Is on this pistol. They done pretty good with the weapons. The you know, to be honest, I'm not real pleased with some of the nerfing and buffing they do. They're trying to balance everything. Uh-oh. There we go. The whole thing to me just, some of it just don't make no sense. I'll be honest, that's just my opinion now. Don't get me wrong, I like the game. Guys, I got $125 in this mess. I bought everything. Well, actually, I just bought the standard edition, and then
cover me!
They got the rest of it out. Well, I just kept buying into it till I got it all. I'm not regretting it. I've enjoyed the game. Hell, I guess I have. I probably got over 1,000, 1,500 hours in this thing. We got a mess of them come in behind us. So we'll sit here and get some target practice, get used to the pistol. Now, you can hang out in this tutorial for as long as you want. Trying to get used to things, movements. Can last a little longer here in this, but I ain't gonna drag ass too long. Here you get through this thing. Usually two, where they at?
The light machine gun is big, loud, and powerful.
There you go.
Its bursts are capable of crippling the enemy from both close and afar. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I put the location on the map.
Well, it looks like we got a full bag on it. I always like to double check and max it out as much as I can. You can get to the options by hitting escape or F6. Guys, by now you know I'm on PC, right? I mean, come on. If you're on console, I ain't got a clue, guys, and I apologize. I probably should have. I got a friend of mine that
this supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it.
But with the consoles, I don't have a clue what the controls are.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
I'm sure during the tutorial it'll carry you guys through yours just like it's doing here for the PC guys. And I'm not one of them, you know, PCs master race. And it's, you know, let's finish this thing. Alright, what she's going to do now is take you through your ego powers. All 4 of them. She will show you, you know, tell you, here you go, let's do this thing.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers. First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the Overcharge power. While using Overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while Overcharge is active. I'll enable the Decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy.
Oh.
Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
Don't try to get through this before she tells you which key to hit, because it could possibly lock the game up. Well, don't lock it up.
Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat.
Well, she keeps on waiting for you to do something
rush the projections
you've already
and strike
done
them with melee attacks. Good work. You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate.
Now for my tanks and my hard hitters. Hold on. I think that's just a Skittle. They're called Skittlings. I call them Skittles. Okay, it won't go any further until we push that K button. But you notice we can run around now. So what we're going to do is put K, that'll bring up your ego grid. And for my hard hitters, I usually start off with this power. And what that does, it puts more power on your weapons, your melee, everything, while it's activated. Yeah, escaped it. There you go.
The aggressive choice. I like it.
And these powers, as far as the...
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
No,
this is where we gotta help Kaz. But these are all by your rating. So the next time we'll be able to do this is when we get to 100, and then I will get the rest of them. But, like I was saying, and we'll just take a minute right here. You can hit F6. That's going to bring you up to the wheel. Most times, and you can get to the same thing on this wheel, well, you can't now because we're limited to what we've already been able to do. But see, I hit it that time to come up to this, and here's your options. I've got the damage up, and I'm gonna give you a little idea of what damage your numbers look like coming out from over your head when so you know what damage each weapon is doing. That'll get you a little quicker familiar with them. But you can step all the way through these. Excuse me, they're pretty much self-explanatory. Where is he at? Well, there they are. Well, run over here and get some more ammo real quick before I get down there to cast. And this is all part of it. Until you get over that, until you get done with cast over here, this is all part of the tutorial. Yeah, I mean, I think to me a game is what you make out of it. I try to take the game for that game. I played Battlefield 3. I haven't played Call of Duty. Even if I had, I still wouldn't be making comparisons between them and this one. This one is what it is, just like they are. And I just, and I don't judge the game by the movie. I don't judge it by a book. If I did, I'd have probably quit Mass Effect way before I even got in the middle of it. Because a lot of stuff, a lot of the plot lines they had tied to the books, and if you had to read the book to make sense of it. I don't think that was right, but I didn't make the game. But Mass Effect was Mass Effect. Each game is unto itself. I guess that's the way of putting it. Thought I could reload again before I got the cast, but I ain't gonna worry about it.
We need to shut these
go down
dudes
here
down.
and do some damage.
If you don't, you'll forget about finding any survivors.
Now I'm gonna energize this power again for you guys. It'll light them up now.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
You got some perks that you can equip up too.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
Throw a grenade. There you go. Throw a grenade.
The
There you
reactor
go.
is
The melee. The F key. And you see that timer up there, kind of a timer looking thing. Gives you an idea of where your status is with what you're
almost
trying
there.
to get
Keep
done
those
here.
mutants
We're
away
almost
from the
done.
reactor.
I think we've come to the end of it.
Let's get out of here.
There you go.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Well, there you have it. We're at the end of the, what I consider the prologue. Now we get into the meat of the game. And, I'll step you through a couple of other